So for the people watching us online, it's going to be wall. How do you feel? Is it cold? Is everybody's getting that? Yeah. Ready, Jeff? All righty then. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Hey. Am I on camera, Jerry? Okay, cool. Don Bob, do you mind flicking the two lights? So many things to ask you. I see. Oh, good for you. You're strong. Just put it right here on her mat. It's actually the appearance day of Shiv today. All right. I can sense the enthusiasm around the room, the energy. That's right. We have Valerie coming back, so we're gonna punish her for coming back after so many days. So very gently, again, our yoga practice is not about pushing, is not about doing anything that is hurtful to your body, quite the contrary, right? The practice is sometimes, and just to show you a little bit of where my head is, right? Having activities through the day or carrying those activities with us. So personally, I had a slightly stressful, not a huge thing with at work with one of my colleagues that didn't follow instructions very well and that didn't flow very well with me. So it's a great opportunity to process all that energy through my physical body. And besides, we're celebrating that Jeff is here. So we're going to really process a lot. And so allowing to our physical body, that means movement, it means breath, it means that the body engages, and anything that we might be carrying in our minds in forms of emotions or ideas or memories or level of energy, if we're yawning and scratching our eyes and all those other things, maybe those things can also be processed through a yoga practice. But it's yours, right? It's not mine. Do not let me interfere with how much energy you want to put into your yoga practice or how little energy. I might single you out and ridicule every now and then, but that's it. So just kidding. So allow yourselves to guide your own practice, to be your, again, movement, your own limits and boundaries. So when the body is exhaling, we are truly exchanging all these things that we hold in our chest, besides the things that we hold in our lungs. The lung tissue expands as we breathe in, and we move the ribs, we move the chest, we move the shoulders, we move the spine, and maybe the body one more time moves to exhale when it's ready. Not because I'm rushing through my breath, it's because I'm intentionally squeezing and emptying out all the little things that are stored in there. And then I pay attention when I inhale and how that expands the lung tissue and how that expands and move the shoulders, and I can feel my joints expanding, and then my shoulders and elbows and arms and head drop slowly forward, and I can even feel my body moving through my shoulders and arms, and then maybe I can expand and open my arms towards the sky as I hit my fingers, my arms, my shoulders open, maybe wide around the wall behind me, and then my body exhales, gently bringing everything I need to towards the ground. And see if my forehead maybe comes towards the ground, and maybe my inhalation when it comes to extend and open, and my arms extend, and I feel my body breathing open towards the sky. And then one more time, allowing the arms to slowly come gently forward towards the yoga mat, towards the ground, rounding, moving those joints that have not moved in a long time, time, breathing in, extending and reaching through the entire torso, expansion of your body. And again, let those arms, let the entire chest, that it's not just for carrying dogs around, but it's simply to move other things, maintaining your body strength and to carry slowly from the gut, from the entire spine, from the hips, all the way towards the sky. And maybe your body is ready to exhale and slowly bring your hands gently towards the sides of your hips on the ground and roll over your shins until your feet are slowly touching the baseboard and your hands come gently towards the top of your yoga mat or farther forward if you need to, and let your body be prepared. So your fingers are squeezed and your elbows are never tense, and the body slowly moves the thighs gently towards the ground. Your hips extend, your toes are evenly pressing towards the baseboard behind you, and your abdomen and chest slowly settle to the ground. The palms of hands slowly come right next to your pecs and shoulders. Breath in. Toes is your right and left foot equally pressing the wall behind you? Is your neck trying to reach up through your chin, or can you really point the crown of the head slowly forward so you can tuck in the jaw and feel that your neck is really elongating, so that creates extension through your spine? One more time. The moment you stop breathing, the moment you stop doing broader yoga, so your body is not connected. One more time. Breathe in. Find your body to connect, to reawaken parts, to exhale all the way through, and then gently press your hands, raise your hips, thighs, roll back, allow your feet to stay steady, and then press your heels into the wall behind you and stay into plank position, pressing gently into the heels of the wall, and your hands, again, use your entire muscles, not the joints, to hold the hands in position. The crease of the elbows look towards each other, and you're carrying only your weight. Your hips are not raised. You're allowing your body as much as possible to hug your thighs, to squeeze the glutes, to tighten your belly, the entire belly, and your shoulders are not down from your chest, wide outside your chest. So your pectoral muscles engage. One more time. Do not lock, do not tense, do not bite. Breath in. When your body exhales, drop your knees and exhale slowly, gently. Hips shift back as if you're just stretching your arms away from the fingers, and then roll your chest forward, bending the elbows and slide flat into the ground. Extend toes, feet into the ground. Allow your elbows to be tight towards your sides of the ribs. Your fingers and hands steady. Your elbows not necessarily have to be touching the floor. And then slowly raise your chest and raise your hips and slowly look out and forward. Not because you're pushing, you're simply sliding. Your hands can slide farther forward. Your hands can be a lot wider if needed, and feel that your spine opens. Your tummy tucks in and your spine slowly lengthens away from the hips. So your glute muscles are strong. Your feet, they closer towards each other, they're more intense. One more time, breathe in and then flatten. And chest and chin and forehead extend slowly towards the ground. One more time, carrying your body slowly, hands under the shoulders, elbows tight. Raise your hips and toes into the baseboard, heels press into the wall behind you, and your body stays into plank. One more time, breathe in, strong position. Exhale all the way through tummy. Squeeze your glutes, legs as close or as far away as you need to, so your abdomen supports. Imagine I'm going to sit on your lower back and you're resisting. What muscles make you strong and support? Are you pushing through the heels of the hands, or are you squeezing the tip of the fingers, the root of your fingers, rather than the heel? One more time, never locking the elbows, shoulders wide outside the chest. When your body's ready, bend the knees, exhale, slowly flatten your belly slowly towards the ground, your chest towards the floor. Slowly exhale, toes strong into the wall behind you. Hands come as wide forward as needed, and then raise your chest. Breathe in, squeeze your glutes. Slowly drop the shoulders away from the ears. Open the body. Again, we're warming up slowly the muscles. Feel that your upper body strengthens, that your fingers, your wrists are not strained. One more time, breathe in. Allow your belly button there to slowly flex off the ground, because you're extending your chest forward in your last lunge. Your toes and feet really engage into the baseboard. Flatten your abdomen, your chest into the ground. One more time, exhale. Bring your hands closer towards the sides of your chest. Bring your elbows tight towards your rib cage. Exhale your head slowly forward, and then allow your body into down dog. Slowly roll your hips, thighs, knees, and raise your heels into the wall behind you, and allow your body to support slowly the position. Allow your hands not to slide. Allow your arms to be not locked. Move the lower back gently to drop. So you're raising the tailbone area and the entire body moves flat. Your head drops in between the shoulder blades, your heels press into the wall behind. One more time. Breathe into this pose. Adjust as much as your body needs to adjust. Raise your tailbone a little bit higher so your tummy tucks in and you find a narrow waist. Breath in. And when your body's ready, allow your knees to slowly touch the floor. Exhale all the way through, slide all the way forward. Breath, thighs and hips and abdomen and chest. Exhale deeply into the floor and then let your hands come all the way forward in front of your body. Palms and hands face each other and raise your arms, raise your chest, raise your ribs. Jaw is drawn in, crown of it extends. Do not look around, do not force yourself, do not allow the body to rotate, squeeze, tummy muscles, jaw draws in. Are you breathing? Are you exhaling? Can you connect to your feet? Can you strengthen the leg muscles? One more time, breathe into this position. When your body is ready, exhale, release. Very nice. Allow your hands to flex next to your pectoral muscles. Raise. One more time, chest, hips off the ground, hands walk into a comfortable position in front of your shoulders and shoulder distance. Press your heels. Allow your body to come into down dog with your heels into the wall behind you, finding your knees never locked, your wrists and the elbows never locked. Your shoulders rotate towards the scapular area. So your scapular area is hugging your cervical spine. Your right leg comes off the ground into the wall behind you and you raise it tall as far and up as your body allows it, while your head and neck extend gently the crown towards the floor. Beautiful. Dip your head down, crown of the head, raise your leg a little bit higher, allow your tummy to support, squeeze the glute muscles. Can you connect and support in your last long deep breath in? Allow your right leg to exhale. Feel that your right knee softens, your right foot to the baseboard. Breath in, bend your knees, exhale them to the ground. Walk, slide your body flat into the yoga mat. Your hands keep walking forward. Your thighs, hips, abdomen, chest at your own pace. Exhale, feet into the ground. Slowly open your arms to the sides, left and right side of your shoulders, as if you're just creating 90 degrees between arms and torso. Thumbs are going to drive the movement, raising up, raising your chin, your chest, your ribs. Open, arms wide, as if you're just flying. Squeeze through your glutes, press through your toes. Are your hips rotating? Are you pressing one leg deeper into the wall than the other? Can you squeeze and adjust and adjust your hips, your hamstrings, your knees, your ankles? Breath in, exhale, exhale. One more time. Can you feel your arms, your chest, your shoulders really opening, broad and extending? When your last long inhalation, can you feel your body breathing deepest? And then exhale, release your hands, allow your fingers to slowly touch, raise one more time, chest, abdomen, knees and thighs. Press your heels against the wall. Allow your head to drop between your shoulders, your fingers to squeeze into the ground, not the heels of your hands, and your left leg inhales and presses into the wall. As if the heel comes a little bit higher and you squeeze that left glute. Really activate the glute muscles. Really extend the knee. Really engage the muscles of your rib cage, your shoulder blades. Do not push them down, open them wide. Squeeze. If I were to place my finger between your shoulder blades, can you squeeze those fingers or my finger between your shoulder blades? One more time, breath in, tummy, as your tummy retracted. One last time. Can you find your body? Inhaling. And then exhale, release that left leg into the ground. Slowly soften your knees as you inhale. Exhale them to the ground as you breathe out, toes into the baseboard. Walk your body slowly flat into your yoga mat, abdomen, chest, head. Slowly roll your arms away from the shoulders. Take your last breath into this position. Make sure you're aligned. And one more time, your thumbs, your hands, your arms, your shoulders, raise and reach. Not because of your chin lifting, as the crown of it extends, always to open the cervical spine, not to contract it, and feel your glute muscles. Engage the midsection. One more time. If I were to place my hand right under your chest and raise you a little bit forward, away from the waist and up from the ground towards the sky. One more time. Squeeze those glute muscles. Sink the pubic bone into the floor. Maintain those legs active. One last long deep breath into this position. When your body is ready, exhale and release hands and arms and shoulders. Very nice. Breath in. Exhale, press your hands right next to your chest, raise your body and hands and knees. Allow softly for your elbows to come gently into the ground, your forearms to be softly to the floor. You can measure the distance between your elbows, as you already know, with your fingers reaching outside your elbows. If your fingers are not reaching on the back of the elbows, your elbows might be too wide, or maybe if they're reached too far, your elbows might be too close to each other. That gives you balance. And of course, it is just template. Doesn't mean that it's fitting every single body. You need to adjust and adapt to your physical body, and do your hands. And when your hands are ready, you form a triangle. Walk your elbows a little bit closer. So if you're walking them towards your knees, let your head slide slowly steady into the position, not raising your head. You're not controlling your neck. You're going to allow your toes to walk into the wall and your feet to slowly come up towards the sky. So your body inverts and you feel your heels stretch and your abdomen tight and your forearms into the ground while your head is off the ground. Breath in, forearms strong, squeeze your tummy, deep breath. Exhale, push gently through your heels and make that midsection, excellent. Make that midsection really active. Do not tilt your hips. Let your belly tuck in so your back is long. One more time, through your heels, long and tall, beautiful. If I were to, excellent, press you from the abdomen into your lower back, feel the tummy connected in your last one full deep breath. Engage your body. Feel the breath exhaling, soften your toes, walk them gently towards the ground. Feel your knees slowly steady. Breath in, allow your elbows to keep walking forward in front of your body so your thighs and hips come to the ground. Stay on your elbows, straighten your forearms, allow your chest to be lifted lightly off the floor while your head looks towards your breastbone, and your neck muscles extend, your cervical spine, your shoulder blades sink towards each other while your chest passes through the shoulders. Breath in, let your scapula area to really shift behind your back. One more time. Exhaling through your tummy as you breathe out through your muscles. And when your body's ready, allow your head to slowly raise. You raise your chin, squeeze your glutes, press your feet evenly to the wall, and raise your chin forward and up towards the sky. And allow your belly button area to come off the wall while your pubic area remains on the ground. Your thighs stay on the floor. Squeeze your glutes. And exhale through your tummy. Find your belly. One more time. Feel that the spine lengthens forward, right? Your toes giving you that leverage to extend and lengthen your torso out. Your belly button there retracts from the ground. One more time. Breath in. And then exhale. Can you feel that you're really opening those back muscles in your last long inhalation? Can you really expand and reach all the way through this position? When your body is ready, slowly soften and feel that your body softens into the ground, that you bring your elbows a little bit closer towards your ribs, the palms of the hands facing to the floor. You're going to bend gently your knees as you're inhaling and raise your hips as you exhale towards the wall behind. One more time, breath in. Palms of the hands are going to be facing towards the ground. They're going to be facing each other. Your elbow separation is going to be exactly the same, forearm distance, as you already know. And you're going to start walking your arms slowly forward, enough that you can feel your toes slowly on the ground, on the baseboard, and your elbows and shoulders are just aligned enough that your shoulders are not over your elbows, are exactly above or slightly behind the elbow line. And when your body's ready, with your knees on the ground first, if you want to stay with your knees on the ground, by all means. If your body's strong enough and you can want to add a little more intensity, raise your knees and let your body stay with your heels closest to the wall behind you. Your elbows can move, adjust, squeeze your glutes, tighten your thighs, squeeze your inner thighs. Engage your midsection, your abdomen. Breath in slowly. One more time. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Very nice. Beer is heavy. One more time. Inhale, inhale slowly. And exhaling through. Let your last two breaths. Squeeze your tummy. Engage that midsection. Inhale long. Drop your knees. Exhale slowly. Feel your back. Softening your toes, finding the baseboard easily. Your arms and elbows to slowly soften, to bring your hands around your hips towards the lower back, towards the glute area. Hand over hand. Palms of hands facing up, elbows soften. Allow shoulders to come away from the cervical spine all the way down to your lumbar spine. Allow the pubic area to press even deeper towards the floor and raise your chest. Your torso, not your chin. It's not raising your chin, it's the crown. Breath in. Exhale slowly. One more time. Can you really feel your body engaging? Drop slowly towards the floor, your chest and forehead as if you're touching towards the ground. Bounce off the floor gently. And then raise your chest one more time. Inhale, inhale. And then exhale. What is your abdomen doing? Can you feel your tummy towards the ground? And then raising, inhaling, chest, shoulders, shift back. Move your body long and forward towards the ground. Last inhalation. Raise as your body extends. Squeeze. Center that middle, back, and feet and legs. Exhale towards the ground. Beautiful. Holding. Allow your hands to slowly come gently towards the ground. Elbows come in. Forearms far enough. Heels slowly will come into the wall as your first. Raise your belly. Raise your thighs. Maybe your knees. And let your heels come towards the wall. And stay just hanging above the ground, or place your knees into the floor. Breathe in. Allow your body to exhale in this position without twisting your shoulders, without raising your chin. You're going to slowly exhale the right knee towards the floor, just as if you're just brushing the right knee towards the ground. Do not rest it, just simply brush it against the yoga mat. When your body exhales, can you slowly feel that your abdomen squeezes? Raise your right knee, and then exhale the left knee slowly towards the floor. Press your heel. Inhaling, holding, holding. Find that your knee is easily touching the yoga mat. One more time. Breathe in as your body exhales, brushing it. Raise it off the ground. Inhale. Right knee drops, touches softly the ground. Raise it up without twisting the knees. Allow your body to exhale the left. Inhale, raising. Right leg slowly towards the ground, not your neck, not your back. Inhale, inhale. Left knee slowly exhales. One more time. Inhaling. Right knee touching slowly towards the ground. Engage your core, squeeze your glutes. Last exhalation through your left. And then slowly inhale. And then soften knees together, thighs, hips, abdomen, chest into the floor. Relax. Place your chest, your chin, your forehead into the yoga mat. Balance both legs. Allow your arms to come around, to slowly come behind the head, behind the neck, fingers behind the ears. Slowly drop your forehead towards the ground when and if your body is ready. Can you find the exhalation, the emptying that comes from the diaphragm? One last long deep breath. Really feel your breath. Focus it, and then exhale from wherever your body's asking you to pay attention to. Last time. Feel your breath coming in. Let your body wrap that breath, and then exhale whatever is tight or supporting any tension. And raise as you inhale the elbows, the head, the torso, wide elbows, not pushing on your neck, extending your head forward as if your fingers were carrying your skull away from your neck, away from your shoulders, and your abdomen supports. Your belly comes off the ground so you can really hold the back. Breath in. So allow your body to support. One more time. Holding elbows wide, shoulders retract towards gently the scapular area, feet even. One more time. Breathe in. Taller. Do not make faces, not bite your lips. When your body's ready, take a deep breath. And then exhale, release slowly towards the ground. Beautiful. Very nice. Allow your hands to come right next to your shoulders, right next to your chest. Raise your torso and hands and knees. Holding slowly into this position for a few seconds. Breath in. Exhale very, very gently. When and if your body's ready, your right leg is going to slowly move away from the wall towards your middle section of your chest, and your left leg is going to slowly carry gently into the wall next to you. So you're resting your right hand not directly under the right shoulder, slightly forward and to the right of the right shoulder, and not pushing all the weight of the body into the shoulder joint, but distributing it. And the left leg stays with the toes parallel towards the ground and ceiling. And your abdomen supports, and your left hand comes into the ground if you need support, into your hip, into your leg, into the space above the shoulder. Breath in, squeeze your tummy, deep breath. Allow your body to exhale. Beautiful. Can you feel the torso growing away from the hips? So pulling the muscles around your abdominal girdle that extend your torso away from the wall, while the heel and the foot and the hips press into the wall. So you narrow and support those muscles. One more time, breath in. Let your left arm slowly come to the ground if it's not already under the ground, and come slowly in between the right leg and right arm, as if you're just reaching the fingernails towards the space on the right side of your yoga mat. And look slowly under your right underarm, towards your shoulder, towards your bicep. Squeeze your tummy, press your left heel on the wall. Exhale, come up, inhaling all the way towards the floor, towards the hip, towards the sky, open. And then exhale, gently move the arm, gently thread it through that needle eye, or the eye of the needle, and then coming all the way around and up towards the sky. Raise intentionally. What does it feel like for your hip to move, to rotate, to find those muscles, to slowly inhale and extend and raise through the midsection of your body, all the way towards the sky. Last time, can you move that left arm to move the torso, to really rotate and extend out to the right, coming slowly all the way towards the sky. Breath in. And then release the left hand easily. Bring your left leg and heel to slowly soften off the wall and come directly towards the ground. Move your hips towards your heels, flexing your knees. If that's even closer, if it's touching, completely irrelevant. Your head relaxes, your forehead comes forward, your abdomen tucks in, your thighs and inner thighs squeeze towards the belly. Open the shoulders, soften the fingers. One more time, breathe. Exhale, move your body. Again, it's about the movements, about the range of movement. Can you find your body exhaling into this position? Last long, deep breath in. Feel that your back, your shoulders are moving your back long and wide, and then slowly come onto hands and knees as you are inhaling. Use those muscles, not the joints, as we already remind ourselves or constantly remind ourselves. Finding your left knee coming gently to that center position. So it gives you balance under your chest or abdomen, and your left arm comes gently in front and to the left of the left shoulder. Make sure that I'm close enough to the wall so my right foot comes deeply into the wall and my right hand stays on the yoga mat. My right hand comes to the hip, to the thigh, or all the way towards the sky. And my toes on the right foot are perpendicular to the wall, to the baseboard of the wall, or parallel, I should say, to the baseboard of the wall, while your abdomen maintains your back, not clenching, not pinching, but extension, and your belly supports the opening of that torso away from the base of your body. Again, not on your wrist, not locking the left elbow, not locking the shoulder. Breathe in one more time. Can you find your body to gently support the movement? Open the chest. Your palm of the right hand opens the center of your chest. Inhale. And then let the right hand come across the body towards the ground, in between left arm and leg, and cross as if your fingernails slowly touch the floor, and hold it. Never locking joints. Pressing the right heel. Exhale slowly. One last time. Can you feel that your body breathes out through your core? And raise the left arm towards the sky, or right arm towards the sky, I should say. And then down, exhaling, move the entire midsection. Rotate the barrel of your torso. We all have a barrel of your torso. I'm not referring to anybody in particular. Let your body exhale, slowly move slowly around. Slowly. Take the inhalation to extend and reach. Wide movement. Open and exhale. Keep moving. Last one time. Can I feel the full range that I'm carrying it through the waist area, through the muscles on the hips, and then slowly rotate and move slowly towards the back of my body. Come slowly, hand onto the ground, right hand, left leg supports all the right knee and does, moving my hips towards my heels, if that's even possible, and find that my body doesn't mean touching. Allow your hands to arms to slowly soften. Bring your arms around towards your ankles, towards your knees, towards your heels, towards the arches of your feet, and slowly soften the elbows towards the ground. Roll your arms to the sides of your thighs, towards the floor. Your chest gently rests deeply in between your legs or on your thighs, while the forehead and crown reaches towards the ground, and open your back muscles. Breath in. Reset the muscles of your back. Move the entire spine. Feel that the breath tucks gently your chin and squeezes the belly. One more time. Breathe into the length of the vertebrae column when and if the body is ready. Can I find my exhalation that empties all the way through, and then kindly bringing my hands slowly forward, body comes on hands and knees, exhale, exhale. Can I walk my toes kindly into the baseboard behind me, and I find my hands and fingers just shoulder distance? Deep breath. Is it doing too much for my body? Can I maybe need to step back and relax for a few seconds? Nobody's going to judge you unless you're one of these people that I know who I can judge freely. Find your belly supporting. One more time. Left foot into the baseboard behind, and your right foot comes, not swinging it, just carrying it gently towards the right thumb inside the body. And your feet are as wide as your hips. And you're not staying on the left knee. Your left knee is not pushing to the ground. You're leaning forward into the right leg. So alleviating the pressure of that back knee. And let your body settle, walk, adjust, move, adapt your physical body to this position when your body's ready. Allow the exhalation to empty through, that your left knee is not steady, it's not tight, that the exhalation happens to your tummy, and raise your hands up your shin, up your knee, up your thigh, up your hips, at your waist, and then stay steady. Maybe your arms open even wider and longer towards the sky, and you feel your body reaching towards the ceiling because your abdomen and midsection raises, and you lean into the heel of the front foot, and your jaw is slowly extending your chest and opening all the line of your muscles in the front of your body, from your pubic bone all the way to your chin. Feel the entire length of your tummy. One more time, open your arms deeply into the sky. As your body exhales and you really feel the glutes, the thighs of the right leg, inhale, inhale. Move slowly forward. Allow your hands to come gently towards the ground. Slowly settle. Press the right foot, raise your left knee, press on the left heel. Deep breath. Your left heel stays into the wall. Your toes on the right foot are light, almost flexed. So we are consciously pressing from the heel of the right foot to the ball of your toes of the right foot. And your right knee is on top of the ankle or slightly behind the toes, never passing the line of your toes. And maybe my arms open to the sides of your body, and then I open gently perpendicular to my chest, my palms of hands facing towards the ground, and my abdomen, chest slowly come off the thigh, and I press my left heel into the wall, and I breathe in, and my back is flat forward, not raised all the way towards the sky, but flat forward, as if I were flying. Breath in. Exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Can you find your belly? Can you find the midsection of your torso? Beautiful. Let your last one breath engage and support. And then exhale and release your hands slowly towards the floor. Deep breath. And then soften your left knee. Allow your right leg to intentionally move softly behind, not swinging it. Slowly behind until the toes touch the baseboard. Breath in. How's your breathing? How's your heart rate? Can your body exhale, moving your left leg intentionally next to your left thumb with your heel on the floor, your toes light, shifting the weight forward away from that right knee, engaging that left glute and thigh muscles. Make sure your toes and knee, as you already know, your thigh bone aligned in the same direction, that you're not pushing weight onto the toes, that your arms are softly engaged to find balance from left to right, not to do the work. When your body exhales, can you squeeze that right glute? And then inhale, raising hands through your shin, through your knee, through your thigh, maybe through your waist. For some of us, the arms come around and towards the sky. Again, your position, nobody else's. You know how much your abdomen can actually engage, how much your back is not doing engagement, but your tummy. Breath in, not on your knee, away from that right knee. When your body's inhaling, can you find your body extending and reaching, as if you're truly engaging that midsection that raises your torso in your last one breath? Let your arms slowly come gently forward. Can you feel the full range? Because your torso strength carries your body forward, and your right heel presses into the wall behind. So your right knee slowly adjusts off the floor, and your left heel takes engagement in this position. Your left knee always flexed, your hips engaged through your glute muscles, and your arms come wide, and you feel your body flying. Breath in, not because you're raising your chest, as you're extending gently your body, hovering over the ground and above the thigh. Breath in, Slowly find your balance, open your arms actively, fingers. Exhale, exhale, breath in. One more time. Hold yourself up. Deep breath. Do not push the person next to you when your body is inhaling. One more time. Breath in. No drinking before yoga class. When your last long deep breath, allow your body to exhale. I always thought about a breathalyzer before the class. Allow your right knee to slowly come to the ground. Beautiful. Bring your left leg to come very gently behind. Exhale. Beautiful. Deep breath. Allow your belly, your spine, your torso. One more time. Inhale, inhale. Again, a lot of our back problems comes because we have or come before because we have a weak abdominal cavity. When the body's ready, let your right foot one more time to slowly come forward, right next to your right thumb, your hands under the shoulders, your left heel to be prepared. You're going to raise slowly the left knee off the ground, this time directly. Your right knee flexes, so you know the heel of your foot is the one steady. And then gently your left hand stays very close to the inner right leg, while your right hand alone climbs up to your knee, to your thigh, to your hip, to your waist, or towards the sky. And you breathe in. And you exhale and you drop your hips and you open your chest. Breath in, engage. Your right knee doesn't open wide. Your right knee's in. Excellent. Slowly hold it. Heel the ground rather than your toes. Breathe in. Do not use your left arm. Open the chest. Can you feel that your right hand is an extension of your chest area towards the sky? Beautiful. Take a long extension. Breathe. Rotate. Your abdomen contracts the belly, the entire belly. Breathe in. Can you find your slow exhalation that you really use the right leg? And then release your right hand slowly towards the ground, and you slowly soften the left knee, and you move slowly your right leg behind, and you exhale kindly through this pose. Take a deep, deep breath in. Exhale all the way through. Left leg comes slowly forward towards your left thumb, engaging the heel rather than the toes. Your spine softens. Your right knee comes off the ground, engaging the heel into the wall behind you. Your right hand comes close towards the inner thigh of your left, and your left arm comes gently towards the sky, dropping the hips, bending the left knee, allowing your chest to slowly open through the pectoral area, separating your clavicles as far wide as possible. Breathe in. Do not force, do not twist, do not rotate your knee out, which tends to happen. Bring that knee into your abdomen, into your chest. Beautiful. Deep breath. Right hand fist, tip of the fingers, full palm into the ground. Allow your jaw to be drawn in rather than pull away from your throat, right? Because you don't want to strain the neck, you want to lengthen the neck. Let your last 3 breaths. Squeeze the glute. Beautiful. One more time. Breathe, breathe, breathe in. And again, oxygenate your body. The whole idea is to feel your body breathing, extending, reaching, and then exhale and release. Knee and left arm. Allow your left leg to come behind. Deep breath in. Exhale. Very nice. Forearms into the ground, elbows close to your knees, elbows forearm distance from each other. Find that your back almost rounds a little bit, that your toes are really touching the wall behind you, that your elbows are closer to your knees than not, that your spine is long, that you're really finding the strength through your forearms, and you raise your knees, you raise one leg, you raise the opposite leg, and the crown of the head slowly focuses to be above the ground in between your forearms, and you press down through your forearms. You engage your deltoid muscles. Beautiful. Engage your belly. Deep breath. Squeeze, squeeze. Adjust at any point as you need to. Raise your body a little bit longer and taller with the midsection of your body, with the torso, with your arm strength. One more time. Feel your body inhaling deeply. You have, again, inverted a lot of your bloodstream when your last long. Can you feel your calves and thighs? And then exhale. Walk slowly, feet down. Exhale towards the ground, and your body softens. Allow elbows to come off the ground. Stay on hands and knees. Deep breath. Exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Are we warming up? Yeah? Is that a yes? I don't hear anything from Jeff. Allow your body to exhale. Feel your right foot coming slowly forward. Again, not dragging it, but slowly placing it forward. Allow your left heel to press against the wall behind you. Allow your arms to be wide enough, your right knee to be flexed as much as needed for support, and then slowly walk your hands up your leg, right knee, right thigh, right hip, Now you can be upright. Now your torso can be very upright and your arms slowly soften to the sides of your hips, flexing that right knee, squeezing the left glute, and raising your arms into steeple pose. Fingers interlace, except your index and your underarms slowly open to contract your deltoid muscles. Breath in, knee off the ground, inhale as much as possible, tuck in your belly. Imagine your torso becomes perpendicular. Do not twist that knee, point it forward and flex it. Deep breath, strong, strong. Exhale, flex that knee. Feel your body strong, excellent. Last 2 times. When and if your body's ready, let your last long deep breath in. And then exhale, release hands first, then your torso, in reverse order until your left knee is able to touch the floor. Right leg comes behind you, toes touch the baseboard, elbows come closest to your knees, forearms stay firm into the ground. Interlacing fingers, your elbows are about forearm distance. Round your back a little bit because your elbows are so close to your knees. When your body's ready, let your knees come off the ground. Extend and reach slowly into the wall behind you. Allow your forearms and your shoulders to be strong, your back to be long, squeezing your glutes, lengthen your body. Make it a bit longer. Use your tummy, squeeze, squeeze. Your abdomen contracts inwardly rather than forward. One more time. Do not let that belly hang. Exhale slowly all the way through. Not talking about anybody in particular. When your body exhales, stretch your legs, squeeze your heels. When your body's ready, allow the exhalation to walk your feet gently towards the wall. Stay low. Breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Stay with your head low. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale all the way through. Left foot steps forward in front of your body. The right leg stays anchored into the baseboard. Find your belly, find your hands, find your torso, squeeze the right heel into the wall behind you, find strength into your body. When your body is ready and your body is ready, you will know, and do not force it, do not go any farther than your body needs to, do not let me force your body. Raise your hands into your leg, into your hips, into your waist, raise your torso perpendicular, hands into steeple pose, and anchor your body. Abdomen, really important. Open your shoulders, breath in, flex that left knee, and then really squeeze your glutes. Exhale, tummy muscles. Protect your back by holding your abdominal girdle. Raise your arms and underarms. Reach. Exhale all the way through. One more time. Can you feel your body? Slowly exhaling. Very good. Deep breath. Are you breathing? Let your last 2 breaths. Strong glutes, strong thigh. When your last one inhalation happens, then slowly, arms first. Allow your torso to come next. Your right knee to then descend. Your left leg to come behind. Exhale slowly, steady into the position. Hands and knees. Just stay right here. Allow your body to exhale into this pose. When and if your body is ready. Can you flex your elbows, place them to the ground? Can you place your forearms into the floor? Can you find your neck? Again, increasing blood flow, right? From all parts of your body, big range of movement. Allow your belly to support. And one more time. Elbows very close to your knees, your back rounds, raise your legs, extend then forearms into the ground, crown of it extended to the floor. If your body's ready and you think you might be ready, maybe your hands come right where your elbows were. You stay into that position and you still walk your legs up the wall and you stay just in the complete inverted position as if you're just being on a handstand. Breath in, but leaning, and your head points towards the ground, your arms strong, deep breath, do a couple push-ups if you need to. Exhale all the way through. Breath in slowly. Inhale. Do not smile while you do this because I know a good dentist anyway. Allow your body to exhale one more time. Breathe in. When your body is ready, allow the exhalation to slowly walk your feet into the ground. Beautiful. Stay low. Walk your hands all the way towards the top of your mat. Flatten your thighs, your belly, your chest. Exhale, forehead. Deep breath. Allow your hands to rest right next to your hips. Palms of hands into the ground. Crease of the elbows to the floor. Jaw draws in. Nose, forehead, chin to the yoga mat. Breathe in. Drop the shoulders so the anterior portion of your deltoids touches the ground as if you're just really separating your entire trap muscles. Find your belly and your breathing. Palms of hands really flat.
One last long deep breath. Exhale, always feel the length of your body in this position. When and if your body is ready, exhale, exhale. Bring your elbows in, hands right next to your chest, slowly, never rushing. Raise from the head towards your knees. Your body comes back in hands and knees. Exhale kindly. We're going to rotate slowly 180 degrees. For the ones who skip geometry or maybe test it out of geometry, your body rotates half a circle towards the wall behind you. Your hands are going to walk a little bit away from the wall. Your knees are going to walk a little bit away from the wall, enough that your one arm extended touches fully the wall in front of you. It doesn't matter which arm. And then the opposite arms fully extended touches the wall in front of you. And your hips are going to slowly press away from the wall in front. And your tummy tucks in and your back, almost as if you're just not trying to sink the lower back, but to extend the lower back by tucking in the tailbone and using your abdomen muscles, and press back and breathe in. Move as if I were to hold you from your waist and pull you away from the wall. So your shoulder blades shift towards each other and your arms are high enough that you feel your back lengthening. Deep breath. If I were to press you between your shoulder blades, you need to squeeze my finger in between. You don't need to, but be ideal if you squeeze that finger between. Let your body exhale all the way through when and if your body is ready. Allow the abdomen, the spine, the shoulders. Let your last long deep breath in. And exhale all the way through. Slowly walk your hands gently under the shoulders, soften your spine, soften your neck, deep breath in, exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Can you walk your knees slowly forward towards the wall in front of you? Let your hands climb up gently up the wall until your body stays about arm length off the wall. Deep breath. Palms of the hands parallel towards each other. That means your middle finger is exactly running the same direction on both hands. Your fingers squeeze, not the heel of the hands. Your right knee stays on the floor. Your left leg shifts all the way behind you. So if your left heel pulls away from your body and your right toes are tucked under your ankle, and you breathe in, you raise your chest, you look directly towards the wall in front of you, you look slowly towards the sky, you look towards the wall behind you, breath in, squeezing your glute muscles, opening the front of your body. Breath in, press your hands, move the entire chest, press that back heel perpendicular, not twisted, not forced. Squeeze the glute, engage your thigh. Allow your body to one more time. Breathe in, exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Your shoulders are not raised, they're dropped as you exhale. Your abdomen really supports the back. One more time. Breathe, breathe, breathe in. And then slowly move your head, shoulders, and chest so your left knee softens. Breath in. Move your hands towards the ground, palms, hands under the shoulders. Let your fingers be parallel. Exhale all the way through. Crown of head slowly points towards the wall in front of you, as if your crown of head is touching the wall in front. Breath in. Your right knee, one more time, is the right knee on the ground. Your left leg is slowly going to point behind and off the floor. So your left foot presses away from the wall and your head moves into the wall lightly, as if you're just pulling and pushing at the same time, right? Your left leg off the ground. Press and extend from the thigh into your calf. Hug that knee so your leg is extended. Beautiful. Point your toes or flex your toes and feel your body. If I were to place my finger in your heel, can you press against it? Can you raise the leg a little bit parallel towards the ground, a little bit higher and longer away from the hips? Are your shoulders doing all the work? Is your wrist or elbows doing all the work? Can you find your body? One more time, breathing in. As you exhale, feel your tummy muscles support your back. One last long deep breath. Inhale deeply. And let your left knee slowly touch the floor. Move your body and your hands up the wall, slowly, about shoulder height. Palms, hands slowly steady. Again, shoulder height and shoulder distance from each other, not on the wrists. Your right leg is then slowly going to shift behind because your left knee is the stability point at this point, and let your left knee
grounding your torso to raise, your shoulders to be widened, and your right heel to be perpendicular to your toes to press. And you squeeze that glute. So your hip flexors open and your chest raises forward and up, and your chin lengthens away from your throat, and your eyes roll over your eyebrows. Breath in. Exhale, breathe deeply. What does it feel like to breathe into this pose? Are you really given time for your entire cardiovascular system to really engage, to find those tissues inside your body, to really activate movement when your body, and if your body's ready? Let your last two breaths, so you're really engaging and squeezing through the glute muscles and really extending your rib cage. In your final long, deep breath in, let your body exhale all the way through so your tummy retracts. Inhale and release as you exhale. Knees towards the ground, hands towards the floor, walking your torso parallel towards this floor yoga mat, and the crown of head barely touches the wall in front of you. Your arms, as you know, crease of the elbows looking towards each other, jaw drawn in, crown of head extends, and your left knee stays steady. One more time into the floor while your right leg presses back and off the floor, hip height. And pointing the toes, flexing only the toes, or flexing the entire foot. What is it? The benefit for your body? And can you, when you press that leg out, can you find your tummy? Can you encounter those abdominal muscles that hold the leg wide and long behind you? If I were to press a big toe or the heel of your foot, intentionally, by focusing your mind into that leg, to really connect through your hip, through your tummy, your arms become strong in on them. Activate strength into your arms, into your triceps, into your chest area when your body is ready. Find your last breath. Engage your tummy. Every time that you exhale, you know to contract through your diaphragm. Every time that you inhale, you lengthen as your last exhalation empties all the way through. Final deep breath in. Bend, empty your right knee to the ground. Beautiful. Breath in. Allow your hands to slowly climb up the wall, your torso to slowly climb up the wall. Very gently, do not shift too quickly. Bring one foot, it doesn't matter which one, forward. Stay with that foot forward. That's your favorite foot, or the foot that you favor with your body. Flexing the opposite leg, the opposite toes, and then raise the back leg until your hands help you to stand in front of the wall with both legs together, with your arms about chest height. And you're going to release slowly your arms very gently. You're going to open the thumbs outside your hips as you exhale, rolling your chest wide and raising your thumbs towards the sky, as wide range of movement through your shoulder blades, interlacing your thumbs, crossing your thumbs so they hook together, toes closer than your heels wider than your toes. Extend your fingers, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your tummy, squeeze your thighs, look towards the ceiling, look towards the hands, and let your body slowly maybe reach a little bit longer. As long as you're hugging, it's not an arch, it's an extension towards the sky, and maybe your body's going to guide you a little bit farther behind the line of your hips. It's okay. Breathe in. Can you feel your feet strong, your shins, activating your calves and your thighs, connecting to your glutes? One more time. Breathe in. When and if your body is ready to inhale, to deeply breathe into this pose, let your hands slowly come towards the wall in front of you. Very gently. Breath in. Exhale all the way through. Allow your right foot to stay just about comfortable position in front of your body, and your left leg to walk one step to the left and one step behind. So your right foot stays close to the wall, your left leg steps behind. Your right hand is going to slide down towards the baseboard, and you're going to turn the right hand so the fingers look towards the floor. And you're going to use the right hand. You can bend a little bit at your right knee if you need to find stability. Your right fingers are going to point towards the baseboard. Your left hand is going to come a little bit higher, as if you're just rotating the torso, looking up towards the sky through the left underarm, and your chest looks towards the left side of your body, pressing on that right leg deeper, and then raising the left leg off the ground and diving or walking your right hand even deeper towards the base board, and feel that your left hand comes a little bit taller, and you allow the crown of the head to slowly be closer to the floor. Look towards the ground, You're too close, you're too far, find your body. If you're too close, your neck and your head is going to be touching the wall, right? If you're a little bit far away, then you can feel how that balances. Raise your left leg a little bit taller through your inner thigh. Squeeze when your body's ready. Very nice. Deep breath. Exhale all the way through. Oh, somebody's really warm in this area. Breath in slowly when your body's engaging. Engage your spine. Finally, deep, deep breath in. When your body's ready, exhale. And then release your left leg. Walk up your right arm. Allow your body to exhale. There's no heater, Jerry. It's just Betsy. Find your hands to slowly move back off the wall. Let your arms come next to your hips. Your thumbs to open away from the hips towards the sky. Raising. That's his version of going to the bathroom. Allow your thumbs to slowly come up towards the sky, crossing above the head. Allow your fingers to extend towards the ceiling and squeeze the glutes to open the belly, to open the chest, to look towards the sky, to look towards the wall behind you, look towards your fingernails, whatever sustains the extension of your body, not the arch of your body. Squeeze. Exhale all the way through. How much is too much for your body? How much is too little for your body? Let your last breaths exhale all the way through. Very nice. Invest this moment of breathing to opening everything that your body needs to open in your last long inhalation. Exhale and release kindly your hands and your arms just forward and down. Stand, not stand, but stand in the position. Shoulders broad. Find your left foot. You know now the perfect distance from the wall. Your left hand and right hand lean into the wall. You're going to drop the left hand closer towards the floor, closer to the baseboard. And you can adjust distance far away. If your neck is too close, you're going to struggle with your neck and head into the wall. Your fingers of the left hand point towards the baseboard, your right leg lifts, then your right hand starts shifting away from the floor in opposite direction of the left arm, and your shoulders are broad, and you activate the toes, flexing the toes, flexing the heel away from your body, and then open. Deep breath, not tearing, not forcing. Observe how much does your left arm come up towards the ground or come down to the ground while the right arm can roll your torso slowly towards the sky. If I were to touch your belly and your lower back at the same time, can you feel the connection of those two muscles supporting? Let your last 3 breaths. Exhale, breathe slowly into this position. One more time, inhaling. Can you feel the inner thigh of the bottom leg? Can you feel your heel rather than your toes? And your last one breath is squeeze and support. And then gently bending the elbows, bringing your right leg gently next to your left. Allow your fingers to stay off the wall by pressing them out. Exhale, bring your body to step 1 or half a step forward towards the wall in front of you. You're going to open the legs outside the yoga mat. If you're too close to the person next to you, you might play footsie with them. It's okay. Allow your body to exhale. Feel that your hands are about, or your arms, or your body, I should say, it should be about an arm distance off the wall in front of you. And then maybe your body starts rolling your torso. So your torso comes forward and your hands slide and you're folding forward with your legs as wide as needed, and your hands come towards the baseboard. And your index and thumb separate away from each other. The pointing finger and your thumb, the short finger, slowly separate. So your hand rests into the baseboard or the bottom of the baseboard, and the back of the head moves gently in the direction of the wall, or as if you're finding the wall behind you. And maybe your shoulder blades slowly are connecting to the wall. Maybe it's the back that rests into the wall. Without locking your knees, you can flex your knees, you can extend your legs. It doesn't matter. Soften your toes, your hands. Maybe if your body and back is able to rest, and you can look in between your inner thighs, then your arms may raise gently off the ground towards the ceiling, so the palms of the hands land on the wall above you, and you feel your neck never tense. Again, these are all just nice little options. Observe your timing. Very nice. Palms of the hands facing the wall. Deep breath. Exhale all the way through. How are your shoulders in this position? How are your calves and hamstrings? And can you find your balance? One more time. Deep breath. Are you adjusting Is it okay for your body to adjust to this position? Let your last two breaths. Are you breathing to feel the fullness of that movement in your last long inhalation? Can you feel how your body shifts? How the exhalation empties from the gut all the way through. Inhaling, bending your arms if your arms were raised, touch the baseboard, let your index and thumbs connect, flex your knees so your body moves and rolls away from the wall. Allow one knee to the ground, the opposite knee to the floor, and let your body reach with one shoulder. It doesn't matter which shoulder. So you're going to rotate and place that shoulder against the wall. Then your hip, that same hip comes against the wall. So you're leaning basically on that one side against the wall with your head low. Deep breath and exhale all the way through. Allow your body to then flex your hips towards your heels so you can sit very close to the wall, and then bring your legs slowly to raise your knees and let your hips slowly come closest to the wall, and your back is going to, as your arms open, your back is going to rest into the yoga mat, and your feet are going to climb up the wall with your glutes as close to the wall as your body allows it. To now, again, another form of an inversion, right? To turn our world upside down. So, what does it mean for your body? What does that mean for your entire system, to all these little muscles or big muscles that we have, to let them shift in a different way? Can I find my oxygenation, the rhythm of my breath? Can I feel that my jaw, my neck, and my shoulders are just resting onto the floor? Can I let go of my belly so my lower back truly rests into the ground? I can sink my hips if I let the other parts of my body fight the position and hold the position, and I invert slowly the pressure on my body, and gravity helps me in a passive way to relinquish even the activity on my veins, right? The veins are the ones that return the blood. They actually palpitate. They actually have pulsate to return as we stand, fighting gravity. All the blood has left all its oxygen into the tissues, especially in the lower body. Those veins pump it up the body towards the torso, towards the hips, for all those filtering organs that we have when the body is ready. Can I allow my exhalation to empty all the way through? And then kindly, I'm going to very, very slowly bend my knees so the feet become parallel towards each other. It doesn't matter how wide, as long as my knees and feet are equally wide. Placing my feet strong enough into the wall so I can feel the heel all the way towards the base of the toes on the wall. And with my hands, I'm going to hold my glutes, my hips, and I'm going to start rolling my hips off the ground, not to push my neck, but to roll my lower back, to roll my ribs, my kidney area, to maybe move my shoulder blades a little bit closer towards each other and into the floor without tensing my neck. And my hands may come towards my glutes, towards my hips, towards my kidneys, and I feel my body raising that midsection, not to force my neck, never to turn my head, and to find my feet and legs parallel towards each other, and my body exhales. And maybe in this position, I can feel the breath. So, what does it feel to engage the diaphragm at this point? How does it feel to exhale from the gut area? Can I observe my breath? Last long deep breath in, and as my hands undo, can I softly release from, again, separating the shoulder blades, so the spine, one vertebra at a time, very gently rested onto the floor. My hips remain closest to the wall, and my legs start releasing to extend and rest against the wall in front of you, my hand in front of us. And my hands rest with the palms of hands facing up if that's comfortable, with my hands facing down if that's more comfortable. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more time. Again, creating our world, right, to be turned upside down. And so, what is the intention of Shirshasana position? So, these inversion positions, they also call them the rejuvenation postures because it inverts the flow of energy to through the feet to the ground to invert in the opposite direction. And that, of course, increases the blood flow, the activity, all the benefits of oxygenation to the upper body. Can I really maintain my consciously my breath and the rhythm of my breath when and if the body is ready? The body will talk to you and will talk to you really loudly. And are we able to listen and respect that? And can I flex my knees? And one more time, we're going to do the same movement as before, maintaining my feet about hip or shoulder distance from each other, as long as my knees are parallel, high enough so I can feel traction support through the soles of my feet. And then with my hands, I'm going to hold my hips or glutes, and I'm going to raise my hips, massaging my vertebrae column as I raise, and I walk my feet wider or taller if I need to until I adjust a perfect position for my body where my hands hold my hips, my kidneys, my rib cage, and my body presses the shoulder blades rather than my head. My neck never twists or turns right or left. Stay with your head exactly where it is centered and press down the shoulder blades. And when and if your body's ready, again, elbows may choose to walk towards each other. That helps into the shoulder blades to slowly be more actively. Maybe you're engaged, maybe your right leg raises towards the sky and your right leg slowly comes over your head as if your left leg stays on the wall and you're creating an L or maybe a Y if your right leg comes slowly towards the ground and you touch with the tip of the toes of your right foot into the floor and your left leg stays on the wall, or directly separate slowly to point it up towards the ceiling. Maybe your left leg is able to balance enough that you're not pushing, you're not forcing. Can you breathe? Can you feel how the gravity force extends passively that right leg? And your left leg extends and lengthens towards the sky in your last long deep breath in, bending the left knee, the left foot, the right leg slowly raises, the right foot slowly touches the wall. Then the shoulder blades, elbows, and triceps separate to release and massage the spine back onto the ground. And your hips come closer towards the baseboard. Your shoulder blades separate to relax your hands and arms in the perfect position. And the breath, one more time, hugely important, right? We are really trying oxygenating the body and cleansing it out of all the things that we're shifting through. And what is this shift all about? Can you listen to your heart rate? Is this too easy? Is this too light for you? You can always have opportunities to engage deeper into your body. If it's too much for your body, you're always the floor is available. Just rest into the ground. There's no need to go any farther when the body is ready. I adjust my elbows, my triceps, my shoulder blades, and my knees. Start flexing one more time to use my feet against the wall and to raise my as I raise my hips. My hands help maybe to connect to your glutes. Maybe the elbows know to walk towards each other and the shoulder blades to squeeze against the cervical spine. So I'm resting on the shoulder blades, and now my right foot stays on the wall and my left leg maybe comes towards the sky or maybe drops over the head, and I feel the gravity pulling that leg over my head as if the toes were to touch the ground. And maybe the right leg stays on the wall, the right leg comes up towards directly towards the sky, and I actively engage the right leg, letting the left leg come over my head, and I breathe. And what are the thoughts, right? What are the emotions? Things that we can name. What are the feelings, the sensations that we have in this position? What are the things that come to mind? Can I feel my body two more times? Really feeling the effect of gravity. Let your last full breath at your own pacing, knees slowly soften, toes, left foot settles into the wall. Once the body's squared, then I start descending by separating my elbows, triceps, shoulder blades. I am massaging my spine as I descend towards the ground. I settle my hips on the base where my legs extend towards the sky. Now my arms relax. My shoulders and shoulder blades work together to feel that perfect alignment. And I breathe in and I look slowly without lifting my head. I'm going to turn my head towards one side, whichever is my favorite side. Just simply roll it without lifting it until the side of the head, maybe the ear, maybe the earlobe, maybe the cheekbone, without forcing. Just let it naturally roll to the side and breathe into it and exhale from the gut area. One more time, not forcing the muscles of your neck, just let them release. Last full breath in through your belly, through your chest. Sink, 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 and raise your head one more time towards the sky, very, very gently, and out towards the left side of my body, looking towards the opposite direction. In my case, was the left. It doesn't matter which side on your body. And can I exhale so I'm not having to push? I exhale to let naturally my head rotate. And I rest my belly, my rib cage, my shoulders, and my neck muscles. Very nice. One inhalation at a time. Can I feel my belly, my chest, my shoulders to really move? And as I inhale very softly, feel the benefit. Let go of anything, any ideas, as difficult as that may be at this moment to release, to let go of anything inside and raise your head as you roll it very gently back to center. And exhale into center pose. Take a deep breath in. Bend your knees and cross your feet as if you're sitting on the ground in cross-legged position, in Sukhasana position, easy cross-legged pose. And see if your knees are wide, that your legs easily rest against the wall, that your knees drop wide and towards the ground, your thighs open the inner hips. Your back and neck never tenses, your body exhales. More time. Feel the body breathing. As your bite and your jaw and your forehead release from any pressure, we're going to very, very softly raise your knees as you inhale at your own pacing, not mine, nobody else's. The feet place against the wall, and your body will roll completely on one side, whichever side you prefer. It doesn't matter. Walk your feet on the wall with your knees flexed and roll completely on that hip, massaging the entire body as you're rotating or you're feeling the outside of that body. Head rests on the elbow, into your bicep, into your shoulder. Tuck in the chin, feet on the baseboard on the wall in front of you. Align your knees and ankles. Tuck in the belly, tuck in the chin. Take the time to breathe into that side, to release towards the ground. Last time, very kindly exhale. Find that you're really resting into the side of your body and you walk your feet exactly into the mirror position. So your head softly to the ground and your feet walking softly on the wall and your knees flex and your body rolls and your exhalation moves your body exactly in the opposite direction, which probably is the least favorite part of your body or the least side of your body. That's at least the side that you favor the least. and rest and see what happens. Maybe you find out that this side needed that attention a little bit deeper, and you relax as you breathe out. And you take mental inventory. What does my body feel like? Where can I bring my breath? Can I let my exhalation to breathe deeply from the gut? And then very, 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 very gently, the top arm, whichever one it is, comes towards the front of your body, towards the ground, in front of your chest and head. The top leg that is on the wall is going to separate from the wall, along the wall, stretching it out. And your body presses on that hand and rolls halfway, a third of the way, and you pause. Stay low with your head. Do not move too quickly. Your head is the last part that you want to bring up all the way. Then your hands and elbows start extending and raising, and you maybe pause again halfway up that way until your body feels maybe coming back to sitting position against the wall with your hips, your shoulders, your head against the wall, your legs extended, opened wide or crossed. And your body settles shoulders, elbows, triceps, back, hips, and your jaw relaxes, your bite softens, your eyes soften. Take a deep breath into this position. One more time, really take the time to invest into these very important breaths as you settle, as you sink your tailbone. One last time. Let all the organs reorganize inside your chest, your thorax, your abdominal cavity, floor of the pelvic area. Final breath in. Let your hands slowly soften to the sides of your baseboard and maybe with your fingernails running through the wall, kindly and gently raise towards the sky. Measure which arm is moving faster or away from the wall and what happens to your back and neck. And your hands, when they touch, then you allow your elbows to exhale and move your hands through the midline into your heart center. And you breathe gently, grounding tailbone, extending crown. Again, the benefit of oxygenation, not only through the breath exercise, but through the motivation, increasing the flow to parts of the body that might not usually get a flow. And the uncountable benefits of letting your organs turn in a different direction, to let your heart turn in the opposite direction. That your body exhales kindly, finding a sense of harmony, a chime that reminds you of peace, a sense of your own truth, what is really true for you. But most importantly, that we may remain focused into selfless, divine love. I have to pull back. You guys were pooping out.